Guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing amazing. Okay, welcome to another live session where we talk everything about skincare. Okay, like I said, we are on operation. Let's get monetized by the end of this year. So, every opportunity I get, I am coming on live. So, if you want to catch me on live, if you want to join in on my discussions, if you want to throw in your skincare questions, then you have to subscribe, put on your notification bell. If you're already subscribed, make sure that your notification bell is on so that anytime I come on live, YouTube will notify you so you can join my live session and throw in your questions. Okay. So we are on live today again. I came on live yesterday and I am here today. Consistency. Let's talk about consistency. But yeah, I decided to come on live today because I'm free. Okay, I'm mostly always free, and safe to say I'm a full-time YouTuber or a full-time content creator, skincare content creator actually, from Ghana. Okay. So today we are here to talk about facial moisturizers for oily skin. Yeah, facial moisturizers for oily skin. This topic like is very, I'm taking it at heart, okay, because I also have an oily skin, and for the longest time I had been looking for a moisturizer that I can use along with my actives. I've always been saying this, that even if you have an oily skin, you still need to get a moisturizer, because you by all means be having like you would by all means be having like one or two actives in your skincare routine. So you need a mild moisturizer that you can use along with your actives so that your skin will remain hydrated, because most of these actives can sometimes dry out your skin as well. So you need a moisturizer that will also, help to hydrate your skin right after using your active, like your salicylic acid serum or your salicylic acid facial wash or your retinol or your tretinoin. Don't tell me you don't have any of these actives in your skincare routine, because if you don't, it means you don't have oily skin, you don't have acne prone skin, you have a normal skin. But if you have an oily skin, not only dry skin people, not only dry skin people should be using facial moisturizers. Oily skin types should also use facial moisturizers, because, like I said, you would by all means be using an active in your skincare routine. Without a facial moisturizer, your actives might dry out your skin, and you don't want that for your oily skin. Okay, so make sure you have yourself a very good face moisturizer that you can use along with your actives, like your salicylic acid, like your tretinoin, your retinol, and all those actives that you might have in your skincare routine, your azelaic acid, all those things that you might have in your skincare routine. So even as an oily skin type, you still need to use a facial moisturizer. Okay, and tip number one when you're looking for a facial moisturizer for your oily skin type, tip number one is that you should look for gel like moisturizers. Okay, we have a lot of these sorry we have a lot of these gel-like moisturizers that you can choose from. Any moisturizer that you see gel written on it, please grab it, because it means that it is going to be good for your oily skin. Or you can grab moisturizers that has oil-free written on it, because you have an oily skin. Why else would you go and be using a very oil-based moisturizer on your skin if you don't want to break out by the end of the day? Then look for oil-free facial moisturizers that you can out of experience, because I have tested out a lot of products on my face as an oily skin, and I have come to the conclusion, okay, that as an oily skin, all you need are gel-like moisturizers or oil-free moisturizers that are not too heavy on your skin. And Pretty Korean Girl says I'm from Punjab in India, right? Hello, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining my live. Let me know if you have skin or dry skin, and let us know the facial moisturizer that you are using on your skin. But I'm so glad that you can join on my live. Okay, so let me know of any facial moisturizer that you are using on your skin. Okay, so me as an oily skin type, I am always looking out for gel like moisturizers. And for gel moisturizers, an example is this aloe vera gel. Okay, this is an aloe vera gel. It has so many uses, so many uses. You can use it for so many things, but I choose to use it on my face. Okay, so you can also use it as a facial moisturizer as an oily skin type. I will not advise you use this on your skin if you have a dry skin, because it dries out really quickly. Okay, it dries out really quickly, so you need something that can, as a dry skin type, you need something like a heavy moisturizer that will stay on your skin and not dry out quickly, because dry skin type doesn't have any oils or doesn't have any water in your skin. So you need to make sure that your moisturizers are very hydrating on your dry skin. Francis Egusi says, "Hi, Amma. I'm Kwame." Hello, Kwame. How are you doing? I'm Amma and you're Kwame. We are both Saturday borns. How are you doing? Pretty Korean girl says, "Comment." I don't understand your comment. I do not understand your comment. But as a dry skin type, you cannot use this on your face, but we are talking about facial moisturizers for your oily skin. Facial moisturizers for your oily skin, and this is good if you have an oily skin type, because it is a gel like moisturizer. And from the beginning of this life, I have been saying that if you have an oily skin, you need to make sure that your moisturizers, mostly your moisturizers, should be gel like or should be gel based, okay, because they are going to easily sink into your skin more than other moisturizers. Or you can simply look out for oil free moisturizers. You can simply do that by looking at the label. It is mostly written on the label, so you would know if it is oil free or if it has ceramides or hyaluronic acid in there. Most times when it has hyaluronic acid, doesn't mean that it is going to be heavy, but I'll still advise that you choose Francis Ewusi says, "Love how you talk and explain your product." Thank you so much. Let me know if you are into skincare. I mean, I know you're a guy, but some guys are into skincare. So let me know if you're into skincare, and let me know the moisturizer that you are using on your skin. Okay. For me, this is the one that I use on my skin. This is the aloe vera gel. It is very inexpensive here in Ghana. You can get it as low as 30 Ghana cedis, and I got mine for 40 cedis, okay, because I got it from Tema, and you know how expensive things are in Tema. So I got this one for 40 cedis. But when you go to Accra or Makola, those markets, you can get it for even as low as 25 cedis if you are lucky, okay? If you are lucky. But in Tema, you can get it as high as 45 cedis. And I was lucky to find this one for 40 Ghana cedis. Okay, so Kwame, let me know if you are using any moisturizer on your skin, or if you have a sister, you can call her to join in, or your mother or your girlfriend. Let me know the moisturizers that they are using on their skin. Okay. Or you can ask them for me. I don't mind. Okay. So, but me as an oily skin type, this is the one that suits my skin better. There's a lot of moisturizers that you can choose for your oily skin type, okay? But I live in Ghana and the economy right now is not really great, okay? So I need something affordable that I can be able to afford all the time. Francis Ewusi says, "Don't use it, but love to try it." Do you have an oily skin? If you have an oily skin, then you can try it. You can even use this as a shaving cream. You can use this aloe vera gel as a shaving cream. Okay, it is mostly advised that when you are shaving your pit and you have to use a gel like to. You have to use aloe vera gel to prevent irritations and all that. But to be honest, I don't use this thing to shave. Okay, I'm a 90s babe and I don't use shaving creams or anything of that sort. I do it as how my mom taught me, so I don't use shaving creams, okay? But I would love to try it though. Just that I don't know how I feel about it, but I use it on my face. I use this thing on my face as my moisturizer. I hope I'm in frame. I use it as my moisturizer. I decided not to do my usual setup today, so I'm sitting on my bed. Okay, I know my back is going to hurt, but I'm feeling lazy. Okay, I'm feeling lazy. So, like I was saying, there are a lot of facial gel moisturizers that you can use for your oily skin, but I'm using this one because it is very, very, very affordable. Very affordable, and you can get it as well. It is not going to break you out. When I got it, mine had some label on here, okay, some black label or so here, but obviously this is more than a year old, so I've been using this for a long time. You can see how big it is, okay, and this is the level it has reached. Francis says, I love your color, though. Amma, you are glowing. Thank you so much. A lot of effort goes into, taking care of my skin. Skincare is not easy. Skincare is not very affordable. Skincare can be expensive, but you can look for some affordable finds and use on your skin, okay? And your skin is still going to glow. You don't really need expensive Korean skincare products to glow. You can look for affordable products, okay? And talking of affordable products, this aloe vera gel is really affordable and it is glowing my skin. I forgot to mute notifications a minute. All right. So this one is really affordable, okay? Really, really affordable. You can use for your oily skin. If you have a dry skin, please don't use this. In fact, I'm going to change the thumbnail after this live and label it oily skin moisturizer so that dry skin people do not watch it. But in case you have a dry skin and you are stumbling on this live, I am saying that don't use this on your face because it dries out quickly. Okay, it dries out really, really quickly and it will not be good for your skin. If you have a dry skin, look out for products with hyaluronic acid, ceramides, lipids and all that, because they are going to stay on your skin all day, hydrate your skin nicely for you without drying out your skin. So if you don't want to damage your skin barrier as a dry skin type, look out for those hydrating ingredients in all your skincare products, including your facial moisturizer. Okay, so this one as an aloe vera gel is good for only oily skin types and combination skin types. If you have a combination skin, you can also use this aloe vera gel, but there are a lot of gel like moisturizers that you can use for your oily skin. Seriously, to be honest, there are a lot of gel-like moisturizers that you can use for your oily skin. I listed some down here because I made a video about it some time ago, so I have some down here that I want to mention. Okay, so number one is that where is it? Number one moisturizer that you can try out for your oily skin is the Face Facts Moisturizing Gel Cream. The Face Facts Moisturizing Gel Cream. I'm sure by now you've heard of Face Facts Moisturizing Gel Cream. It also has ceramides and hyaluronic acid to, plump up your skin the more and also soothe your skin. So if you have an oily skin and you are also sensitive, you have a sensitive oily skin, you can use Face Facts Gel Cream. Face Facts Gel Cream, okay? That one will be really, really great on your oily skin. Number two product is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream. The Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream. That one is also really, really good for oily skin types. Very, very good. It is also a gel-like cream, but that one also has hyaluronic acid. So you see, hyaluronic acid is not only good for dry skin types, it is actually good for all skin types, because hyaluronic acid is a hydrating ingredient, and every skin type needs hydration. Every skin type needs hydration. Okay, do you understand? Including oily skin. But make sure, because hyaluronic acid is mainly hydrating and is not oily, you can use it for your oily skin type. But you should always make sure that the facial moisturizer you are using on your oily skin is not too heavy. it is not too heavy. If it is heavy and you notice that you're always breaking out right after using that facial moisturizer on your oily skin, then you need to trash it right now. Trash it, okay? Rimsha. Wow, I love your name. Rimsha. Hi, how are you? Hi, I'm doing well. How about you? How are you doing too? And Rimsha wants to know where I'm from. I'm from Ghana. I am talking from Ghana, and I'm guessing you are also typing from India. Rimsha says, thank you. I am also fine. Very good. Rimsha, I want to know if you are into skincare, if you're a skincare enthusiast like me, okay? If you are, let me know the facial moisturizer you are using for your skin and your skin type as well. That is if you know your skin type, okay? So if you are using any facial moisturizer on your skin, let me know, okay? And also like this live, please like this live for me. I can't say that enough. It is very, very important. So YouTube will keep recommending my live to other people who might need it, okay? Especially people who are into skincare, okay? So you can tell me the moisturizer that you are using on your skin. Thank you so much for one like. If you liked, please let me know down in the comment section so I can officially thank you, okay? So like I was saying, you can tell me the facial moisturizer that you're using for your skin. But for this live, we are talking about facial moisturizers for oily skin, okay? And I have an oily skin. Obviously, you can tell from my skin. All the shine on my face should tell you that I have an oily skin. So this is the one that I use on my face as a facial moisturizer. I don't use this on my face all the time. Although it is a gel-like moisturizer that is good for oily skin, it sinks in easily. I don't use it during the day, okay? I mostly, even sometimes at night, I don't use it. I mostly use it when I'm using my salicylic acid serum or my tretinoin. Do you understand? Because those are actives that can dry out your skin, even as an oily skin type. So you need something that will hydrate your skin back, but you don't need something that will clog your pores. You don't need a facial moisturizer that is too heavy and will clog your pores, okay? Remsha says, I am from Pakistan. Hi, how is Pakistan? I hope Pakistan is doing good. I hope everything is calm in Pakistan, okay? Everything in Ghana is peaceful, like everything here is calm as usual. And I hope you are doing well in Pakistan. I've seen some vlogs from Pakistan, and it is one of, actually, there are a lot of countries that I want to explore, and Pakistan is one of them, okay? A lot of countries that I want to explore, and Pakistan is one of them. Pakistan, Middle East, Pakistan, Dubai, Qatar, you know, even here, Egypt here, Morocco, like there are a lot of countries that I want to explore. My skin is normal, and sometimes I use Vaseline as my moisturizer. You mean the Vaseline jelly or your Vaseline body lotion? Is it a Vaseline jelly or a Vaseline body lotion? So Vaseline is really good for people with normal skin, for dry skin, the Vaseline jelly. But as an oily skin type like me, I will not try to use Vaseline gel on my skin, because at the end of the day, by the time night falls or by morning, my skin will break out. Okay, so I won't even dare to use Vaseline. Remsha says Vaseline jelly. Vaseline jelly is good because you have a normal skin. A normal skin types, you are usually blessed. You are blessed. You don't know what God has done for you, because normal skin types don't usually encounter problems like acne or any of those things, okay? Especially if you take good care of your skin. Having a normal skin doesn't mean you should use anything on your skin anyhow, okay? It doesn't mean you should pile up different actives here and there on your skin, all in the name of you want to glow. It is a step at a time, right? A step at a time. It doesn't mean because you have a normal skin, you are not acne prone. You're going to use two retinol products in the same night. It can still mess up your skin, okay? So even if you have a normal skin, you have to still take care of it. Rimsha says, by the way, nice to talk to you. You are really sweet. Thank you so much. You are also very, very sweet. I'm guessing you are the one who liked my live. If that is so, Thank you so much. Okay, you can also subscribe to my channel for more amazing skincare contents like this one. I create more contents about, beauty products, product reviews. I also talk a lot about the skin. I also, I am not an expert, I am not a dermatologist. The little knowledge that I know, I come here to share the little knowledge I know. I am still in the learning process. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can throw them in, but please go easy on me. Go easy on me, okay? Like I said, I'm also still in the learning process. Rimsha says you are so beautiful and also beautiful skin. Your skin shine like a glass. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Can you imagine? I have a glass skin, but I have never used any Korean skincare. I haven't used any Korean products on my skin. Um, I always say using the right products for your skin type can give you a glass skin. Using the right products on your skin type can give you a glass skin. Rimsha says, my pleasure. Thank you so much. I wish I could see you. YouTube should add a feature where we can see those we are chatting with and things like that. Rimsha says, what's your skincare? I have an oily skin, right? I have an oily skin, so I always make sure to use products that are tailored to my skin type, okay? So, like for my facial moisturizer, I use something that will not clog my pores, of course, something that will not be too heavy on my skin, okay? And I use a simple refreshing facial wash. I am Ghana and I use affordable products, okay? I don't use any bougie or expensive products, but I still have a glass skin. We thank God. So I use a simple refreshing facial wash as my facial wash, okay? And then right after that, during the day, I use a niacinamide serum because niacinamide is really good for oily skin types. It helps to reduce oil production and also plump up your face and give you a youthful glow as well. So right after that, I use a niacinamide serum, okay? I'm not using a toner yet. Toners are very important to set the pH balance of your skin, but if you can't afford it, you can skip it, okay? So I skip the toner part and then go in with my niacinamide serum. Then right after my niacinamide serum, I use my sunscreen, which is also a very lightweight sunscreen that will not clog my pores. And for my sunscreen, I use the Estelene sunscreen, the one in blue, the blue and white color, the Estelene sunscreen. And at night time, I repeat the same facial wash, okay? And if I'm not using my actives like my tretinoin or my salicylic acid serum, I use my niacinamide serum, okay? I use my niacinamide serum and I go to bed. I don't use any facial moisturizer, nothing, because I don't want to wake up with pimples or acne all over my face. Do you understand? Yeah. But on days when I'm going to use my salicylic acid or my tretinoin, I do well to pair it with this facial moisturizer. I don't use my niacinamide serum and my actives, no, only because I don't want too much product build up on my skin as an oily skin type, okay? So right after my salicylic acid serum or my tretinoin, I use this aloe vera gel to hydrate my skin, and then I go to bed. So that is my skincare. Very simple, very demure, very cutesy, right? Rimsha says, oh, that's great. Yeah, great. Very simple, and I love my skin. I like how it's thriving, okay? I started from where I started. My skin is thriving and I like it. I love it so much, okay? But for my body, I'm still trying to build a very good, strong, solid body care routine, okay? So I'm using a lot of lotions. I try out a lot of lotions more than a lot of products on my face because I have an acne prone and I don't want to be trying different products that will break me out. But for my body, I have a dry skin and I do want to try out most lotions for my skin, okay? So, and I review most of those lotions as well. So from Nivea to Dove to Vaseline. So if you want to know more of those, reviews, if you want to be watching my reviews on all of those lotions, you can subscribe to my channel so that anytime I drop a video like that, you'll be here to watch it for me, okay? Rimsha. I love your name so much. Rimsha says, what do you do for a living? Rimsha. Rimsha, you don't know, in Ghana, jobs are really hard to come by. Okay, so for now, I'll call myself a full-time content creator. And I'm trying to get my channel monetized. I'm trying to get my channel monetized. That is why I am always coming on live. Okay, so I am mostly on live to gather my watch hours so I can get monetized, because I need those dollars to try out more skincare products. You understand? Because skincare ain't cheap. Skincare is not cheap. Even the affordable ones are not cheap. Try, gathering money to buy all affordable products at once. You will find that you might not be able to afford, because this alone, Rimsha doesn't know my currency, but this is 40 Ghana cedis. Okay, this is 40 Ghana cedis. The simple refreshing facial wash is 70 Ghana cedis. My niacinamide serum is 50 Ghana cedis. My tretinoin is 90 Ghana cedis. That is the most expensive product in my skincare routine. And then my what's the name? Yeah, those are my salicylic acid serum is also like 45 cedis. So try. Rimsha says, good, keep it up. I will, okay? And I hope you will always join me on my live, because I'll be coming on live every now and then. I came on live yesterday and I am here today. Tomorrow I am not sure because I'll be out, okay? And I don't know when I'll come back, but if I come back early, I'll be coming on live. So I hope you can be joining my live all the time, okay? And do let me know if you have a YouTube channel, so we can connect, okay? I can also subscribe to your channel. Rimsha says, skincare is really important for a beautiful skin, no matter if it's just simple, no matter, it doesn't matter if it's simple. You still need to, use affordable products for a beautiful skin, especially if you are not happy with your skin. Try to invest in your skin, okay? Try to invest in your skin, and I promise you, you are going to see great changes. You are going to see great changes. Every little change you make to your skin will bring a change. Trust me, okay? So don't just be in a rush to bath in the morning and then head out. Try to use your facial serum, apply a sunscreen, which is the most important part of every skincare routine. Rimsha says, yeah, sure, I will join you tomorrow if you are live. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support. Okay, you can also tell me what you do for a living. You can also tell me what you do for a living. And I wanted to know if you're also a YouTuber just like me, so I can subscribe to your channel so that we can connect from there, okay? So the main reason why I came on live today was to talk about this aloe vera gel right here, because it has really been helpful. No, I don't have any channel on YouTube, but I subscribe to you. Thank you so much, Rimsha. God bless you. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. You don't know how much it means to me. It means a lot to me that I'm getting support from a lot of people. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. So, like I was saying, every little thing you do for your skin, I am doing nothing, just steady. Share. Don't say just steady. Studying is really difficult. It is really difficult. I keep saying I'll go back to school, I'll go back to school, but I keep procrastinating because I know studying is very difficult. The studying part, even this, skincare channel, sometimes I study. Yes, I do. Because if I don't study, how would I know the different ingredients, how to talk about them, the skin types, the different kind of products, preparing my scripts and all of that to make a video. So I study. Okay, so I'm always procrastinating. Although I said I'll be going back to school, I don't think I'll be doing that anytime soon because studying is not easy at all. Okay, so don't say just studying. No, don't say that, okay? And I'm very sure you're going to graduate with flying colors and you're going to do great in life, right, Shar? Okay. So, yeah, where were we? every little change you do to your skincare, yeah, steady. It's difficult but really enjoyable. Enjoyable. Enjoyable if you are doing it, if that is what you really want to do. Do you understand? Like, it is your passion to study and all that. You are studying the subject or the course that you want to study. Okay, it will be enjoyable. So like me, maybe courses that are reading courses is what I will enjoy more. Okay, there was this time that I wanted to go back to school, and a friend of mine told me to go to school of hygiene. And I don't think school of hygiene they do anything reading over there. I'm sure they do calculating. Francis Ewusi, you are still here. Amma, can you share your contact maybe with me alone if you don't mind? But how am I going to do that here on live? How am I going to do that? But you can DM me on my Instagram. I'm still Ama Osei on Instagram, Ama Osei on TikTok. So you can send me a DM over there, okay? You can send me a DM over there. But here on live, I don't see any chance that I can do that. So someone told me to go to School of Hygiene. Um, I went to do some research about it, and they were saying, what is it, C or B in science and maths? And trust me, girl, I failed in those subjects. I failed brutally. I failed in those subjects. Okay, so I am all about reading subjects. If it is not reading, I'm not doing it. Okay, I am not doing it. Okay, so maybe if I go back to school, it should be something about reading. Okay, something about reading. Um, Francis says, "Oh, unfortunately, I don't do Instagram. Why not? Why are you not a social media person? But at least you're on TikTok, right?" Rimsha says, "I am doing English literature and read about English drama and about this I can do. This I can do because I also like to read a lot. Okay, now my reading has gone down, but when I was in school, I like to read everything that I see. I like to read billboards when I'm in cars. I like to read newspapers, storybooks. Do you understand? I enjoyed English language more, literature more. I enjoy social studies more than science and maths. Those subjects I don't like it. I don't like it. Even if you force me, I don't think I will. Because I have already told myself that those subjects are difficult. So, no, no. I just want to read and go. Just read and write my exams. Why do I have to calculate everything? Do you understand? So, your subjects, I would love to do that, like English, literature, and reading about American people. Reading about, is it American history? Is it their history or everything about American people? So, yeah, that is it. If I should go back to school, I'll be doing English language or something of that sort. Okay. When I completed school here, I wanted to go to a school known as what is the name? What is the name of this school? Maybe Francis, you would know the school. University of Education here in Ghana. It's okay. Everyone have their own choices. I know everyone has their own choices. There's this friend of mine. She's a shark. Like, she's now a physician assistant. Now she wants to be a full doctor. So she's really good with maths and science. Okay, and she's the one who suggested I should go to School of Hygiene, but I don't think I'll be doing that anytime soon. If I get the money, I'll be going to China. But enough of that. I don't want to, spill all my dreams here. I don't want to jinx it. You understand, right? Yeah, really, but I wanted to go to University of Education. I think I bought the forms and I filled it myself. I posted it and I never had anything. That was one wrong thing I did. I should have let someone help me fill it and do all the necessary stuff for it, and maybe go to the school and try to bribe one or two people to get in. But those days it was just my mom and I, okay, and I was doing everything by myself. So I think it's the reason why I didn't get in. Then I bought forms for IPS. Have your Instagram account? I want to be your friend. It is still Ama Osei on Instagram. Ama Osei on Instagram. You will easily find me because most of the stuff I post there is about skincare as well. And it's been a while since I post there because it is really hard to grow on Instagram. Really, really hard to grow on Instagram. Okay, so you can write it out. Ama Osei, Amaosei. Okay, that is me. You find me. I am really easy to find. I'm also on TikTok as Ama Osei. Okay. So make sure you follow me so we can be friends, okay? I would love to be posting more on Instagram, but it is really difficult to grow on Instagram. So I'm concentrating on YouTube for now, and I post a little more on TikTok than on Instagram. So yeah. So like I said, I wanted to go to IPS. I also bought the forms, and there was this guy who was in IPS. I told him to keep an eye when the list comes out of the people they've chosen and all that. She later came to tell me that they chose me, but I had already um how do I say this? I had already admitted myself in aviation school or something of that sort. In an aviation school, so I decided to just continue with that aviation school. But had I known, I would have stopped to go to the IPS. In that aviation school, since then, I haven't gotten any job. Yeah, UPSC, yes. I'm an OG, so the new things, I don't know. I'm an OG, okay? So Rimsha says, alright, I'll follow you. Do well to follow me, okay? I hope you are still Rimsha so that I will easily recognize you. I mean, it's not like I get thousands of followers a day, but I hope you are still Rimsha on Instagram. Rimsha says, wait, I am coming back to check your account. Okay. Do that and come back, okay? So, like I said, UPSA, I did not go, but I think I should have gone to that school. I would have done better than the aviation school that I chose to go because I think I just went to that school for 1.5 years and I graduated. And since then, I never got a job. So now I'll call myself a full-time content creator. Mm. So that is what I do, okay, in case you want to know. So you can choose to like my live right now. If you're watching me, tell me where you're watching from. Introduce yourself in the comment section, okay? And let's get chatting. In case you want to know, this is a skincare channel. Okay, I created this channel for skincare, but I have a lifestyle channel that I am trying to grow. Okay, so if you're interested, you can let me know and I'll let you in on the other channel as well. But I do a lot of cooking on that channel, a lot of house vlogs, and on that channel I just started that channel anyway. So, and I am at 256 subscribers. I hope to grow that channel as well. So yeah, you can let yourself known, you can be visible in the comment section. But like I said, it is a skincare channel, and I came here to talk about moisturizers for oily skin. This is what I use for my skin because I have an oily skin. So as an oily skin type, you need gel-like moisturizers that will sink into your skin nicely and not clog your pores. An example is a Face Facts gel cream, Neutrogena Hydro Boost gel cream. I think Paula's Choice also has a gel cream. What's the name? The Eccentric hyaluronic acid moisturizer will also be good for your oily skin, okay? So those are the kinds of moisturizers that you can use for your oily skin. Francis says the sky is the limit. Ama, I know the sky is really the limit and I'm trying to get to that sky. What do you do for a living, Francis? What do you do for a living? That's great. Glad you're actually doing something interesting and educative with your time. Yeah, I know, right? I know. I figured if I'm really into skincare, I love taking care of my skin, why not create a channel where I can talk about my skin? Even if it's not the most bougiest products, I can still talk about them. And I've come far. I've come very far. I created this channel like 2 years ago. I am not monetized yet, okay? Because YouTube channel here in Ghana is very difficult. You're not going to get a lot of support from Ghanaians. Okay, it's a hard truth, but I have come to accept it. I have come to accept it. Risha says, "Deep your DP on your account. The girl who wear a cap, is this your a cap? No, I'm not wearing a cap. I'm not wearing a cap. A cap, but I'm wearing, I think, a red top, and I have a perm cut in my DP. I have a perm cut in my DP. That is me. But I've grown my hair back from the perm cut." Francis says account personnel and currently ventured into electricals. Electricals because you want to spend money. You want to spend money. Now every little thing you do around your house that involves electricity, you spend a lot. You spend a lot, like a lot. Just some small wiring, you're going to spend a lot. Getting meter acquisition, you're going to spend a lot. A lot of things to be fixed around your house that is electrical based, you spend a lot. So I understand. Account personnel, what do account personnels do? I'm not really a business girl, so I don't know any of those things, and I haven't really researched anything about business things. So yeah, that is it. We are 41 minutes in. Francis, I hope you've subscribed. And Francis, you've not liked my life. I have actually fallen in love with the electricals because of the money, right? Because of the money. I'm sure. Let me know if it's because of the money. If there is money in it, then maybe I should also venture into electricals. So what do you think? Do you just sell, or do you yeah? Go this side and talk. Go this side and talk. What do you want? Hmm? Hmm? Thirsty. Francis says yes because it pays all the bills. So Rimsha, have you found my account? Okay, so I'll link my Instagram account down in this description box right after this live. So you can come back to, click on that link and go straight to my Instagram account. Okay, I hope that will help. So, but Francis, why are you not a social media person? Why are you not on TikTok or Instagram, or you're only on Facebook? I tried to be on Facebook, but they cloned my account, so it was two accounts there, and that's why I'm not using that Facebook account. I'm not using it because I don't want any wahala. I don't want anybody hacking my account and all of that. Take it to them. It takes a lot of time. All right, I could not find your account. So I was saying I'll link my Instagram account down in this description, this live's description. So right after this live, you can come back, click on that link and go straight to my Instagram account. Okay. I do only WhatsApp, but WhatsApp is too personal. WhatsApp is for family and friends, do you understand? And Instagram, um, TikTok is for your schoolmates, your people that are not really in your close circle. So you should have one social media account at least. TikTok at least. TikTok is fun to be at. So I don't know why you're not on TikTok. Ghanaians, we play a lot on TikTok. And if you are bored, you can just go on TikTok. You will laugh the whole day. So you can be on TikTok. You can be on TikTok. Rimsha says, all right. Yeah. So after 1 hour, I'll be ending this live. I think we have like 15 minutes more. Then I'll end this live. Okay. It's funny how I diverted from, talking about the reason why I am here, but I still enjoyed this live so much talking to Francis and Rimsha. And I hope that anytime I come on live, you guys will join me. That is if Francis is less busy and if Rimsha is not in school. If Rimsha is not in school. Amma, did you pick my contact? No. Did you write it? No, I did not pick your contacts. I did not pick your contact. I only saw I do only WhatsApp. But is it safe to leave your contacts here on live? I don't think it's safe. Or is it safe? Because it's your personal contact, right? So I don't think it's safe that you left your contact here on WhatsApp, on live. I'm getting tired. I did a lot today when I woke up, so I'm kind of stressed. But yeah. So every little thing that you do for your skin will make a change. And Francis, you can still be a skincare. Like you can do skincare even as a guy, okay? You can do skincare even as a man, okay? So you can also get into doing skincare even if you're a man. You can simply use a facial moisturizer and a sunscreen because I know, men don't usually break out like women do. We do because of our hormones and all that, but men don't usually break out. But you can still do skincare so you don't age fast. You can use a sunscreen that will not age you fast. I don't really mind. Francis says he doesn't. You don't really mind that you leave your contact here on live. Then you can do so. And I'll just write it down. Okay. You can just write it. I'll just write it down. But I would really be happy if you're on TikTok at least. TikTok at least. I would really be happy if you're on TikTok at least. Okay. So even as a guy, you can still use your sunscreen, you can still use your facial wash just to prevent those wrinkles from appearing on your skin and you aging quickly. Okay, so you can also do skincare even as a man. You can do skincare even as a man. Okay, eyeball to eyeball. All right, so if Rimsha doesn't have anything to say, if Francis also doesn't have anything much to say, then I want to end this live here. But you've not dropped your contact. Francis says, I love the skincare thing. So is there anything you're doing on your skin? Is there anything you're doing on your skin, or you just use your bar soap in the morning from head to toe? And most men don't even moisturize. They just wear their shirts and off they go. So let me know if you do anything to take care of your skin, especially in the morning, because in the evening, I understand you might be tired from work, so skincare, you don't care about skincare, right? So let me know if there's anything you do differently on your skin to take care of your skin as a man. Rimsha says, is glycolic acid good for skin? Of course, glycolic acid is really, really good for your skin. That is if your skin is resilient, like your skin is very strong, you don't have a sensitive skin, you can use glycolic acid because glycolic acid is kind of harsh in a way, not very harsh, but for me, I think that if you have a resilient skin, your skin doesn't, it's not sensitive, you can use glycolic acid. So like me, I can use glycolic acid because I have an oily skin and I don't have a sensitive skin. I don't have any issues with sensitivity, so I can use glycolic acid for my skin. Glycolic acid is a chemical exfoliant, right? So you're going to use that to exfoliate your skin only, right? Yeah, so you can use that to exfoliate your skin. And I understand glycolic acid is also really good for a lot of things like dark underarms, dark inner thighs, like any dark spots on your skin, glycolic acid can help to clear it. Francis Ewusi Danful says just a lotion, especially in the night when I am going to bed. But you don't use a lotion during the day. Why don't you use a lotion during the day? Because you're going out to face all these harsh environmental hazards like the wind, the sun, the dust. So you need to use a lotion on your skin to protect your skin from all of those things. Rimsha says, thank you for guiding me. You're welcome, honey. You're welcome. So are you planning to use glycolic acid for your skin, or you are using glycolic acid for your skin? So Francis, do well to use your lotion during the day as well, okay? And the nighttime, hydration is also good during the night because your skin usually renews itself during the night. So using your lotions during the night can also be very beneficial. But during the day, lotions on your skin is also very, very beneficial, okay? Francis says I sweat a lot, that's why I don't like it in the day. I know, I can relate. I also sweat a lot, okay? But there are some lotions that will not make you sweat. You can use Vaseline jelly. You can use Vaseline jelly as a guy. You can use Vaseline jelly. It will help to lock in moisture on your skin as well. And Vaseline will not make you sweat. Shea butter in Kuto. Shea butter will also not make you sweat as a guy, okay? But there are some other lotions that will not make you sweat. If you want, I can recommend some. Yeah, I use glycolic acid toner twice a week. Very good. Very good. Exactly. And at night, right? And along with mild, gentle, moisturizing products. Thanks a lot for the insight. You're welcome. You are welcome. But a lot of Nivea lotions don't usually make one sweat, okay? But don't try cocoa butter during the day, especially when the sun is really, really hot. If you know you are someone who sweats, don't try cocoa butter during the day because you are going to sweat massively. You so I only use cocoa butter when the weather is cold. But you see now that the weather is a bit hot, I don't use cocoa butter. Even the lotion I just bought is not for my skin type, but just the fact that it doesn't make me sweat, I am using it along with a body oil. Do you understand? The lotion I just bought is for normal skin. It doesn't really moisturize my skin, but just the mere fact that I don't want to sweat, I bought that lotion because of that. So I only use it with the body oil to keep my skin moisturized. Rimsha says, how many languages can you speak? I can only speak English, which is the official language of my country, and my local dialect, and the official local dialect of my country. Like everybody in my country can speak Chi. Chi is a local language here in Ghana, so everybody can speak that language, okay? And I am an Ewe, and I know how to speak that one. So I know how to only speak 3 languages. Only 3. But what is the official language for Pakistan? I did aviation, but I don't know this one. What is your official language for Pakistan? Is it English language? Because your English is really, really good. And I'll be shocked if it is English. The Indians are also really, really good at English. But I think Indians, their official language is Hindu, right? But when they come to my life to type, their English is on point. It is really on point. Francis Ewusi wants to know which country Rimsha is from. Rimsha says our national language is Urdu. Is it Urdu or Urdu? If it is Urdu, please type 1. If it is Urdu, type 2. If it is none, type 0. It is really hard trying to pronounce, other countries' pronunciations. Do you understand? So yeah, and I'm sure if I ask you to pronounce something like chi, if I type it and I ask you to pronounce it, I'm sure you wouldn't be able to get it. Urdu. So I'm right. Wow. That is your national language. Wow, that is so great. That is so great. I think Ghanaians we should also change ours from English. We should change it, and most African countries should change theirs from English, Francais, Spanish, whatever, to the closest official local language they can find. So like Ghana, we can change our official language to Ghana since our capital city is Accra. Or don't you agree with me, Francis? Rimsha says, yeah, I got it right. I'm so happy. So, Francis, if you agree with me, let me know. And Rimsha is from Pakistan, by the way. Rimsha is from Pakistan. So, yeah, let me know if you agree with me that our official language should be Gan. Since our capital, it should be Fanti because we are Fanti. But our capital, city is Accra, and which people live in Accra? Is it not Ga? Ga people live in Accra, so it should be Ga. Francis Ewisi Danfo says, I prefer Fanti. Fanti is a really nice language. Like when I hear people speaking it, it is really, really nice. I used to have this neighbor of mine, and they were Fantis. Anytime she was talking to her children, like it was nice. I like how they pronounce their words, okay? Like Messi, when, but it is Messi. Do you understand? Like Messi. Yeah, so Rimsha is from Pakistan, and she says her name is Rimsha Kanwal. That's a nice name. I like your first name, your Rimsha. I like it so much. It is so sweet. But my my name, my English name or my Christian name, I don't know, is Doreen. My name is Doreen. Doreen. And Amma is my local name. Although I'm not an Asante, Francis, I'm not an Asante, but I decided to choose Amma because the tree people in our country is everywhere. Like tree has dominated everything. Okay. Francis Ewusi. Yeah, Doreen. That's my name. But there are a lot of Doreens, so I decided to change my channel name to Amma Osei. Rimsha says, thank you so much. You're also so sweet. I like you so much, and I hope that anytime I come on live, the two of you will be here. The two of you will be here. So I only have 4 minutes left. Then I go. Francis, you did not drop your contact, so I'll be leaving soon. I'll be leaving soon. Okay. But tomorrow I'll not be coming on live because I'll be going out. I have a lot of things that I need to do outside my house, so I'll be out. Rimsha says, what is your religion? I am Christian. I am a fully devoted Christian. I mean, I don't know the Bible in and out, but I am a fully devoted Christian. I try to read my Bible. I try to do everything that a Christian is supposed to do. So I'll say I'm a fully devoted Christian, okay? But I'm guessing you are a Muslim because Pakistan is dominated by Muslims, right? Francis can also let us know his religion, but I think I know you're a Christian. I know you're a Christian because you don't have a Muslim name. Rimsha says good. Yeah, good. I'm a Christian and I'm not afraid to say it. Okay. Some will be ashamed to say that they love Jesus and all that, but I'm not ashamed. Yeah, Rimsha says I belong to Muslim culture. I know. Pakistan is usually dominated by Muslims. We have Muslims in this country as well, but Christians are a lot. We are a lot in this country, more than Muslims. I love Muslim culture. I know. Like to each is its own, okay? To each is its own. We are all God's people. We all serve one God, one living God, one creator, but with different names, okay? But it is just one supreme being up there watching over us, okay? So every culture, every religion, so far as you're doing the right thing, to me is good, okay? To me is good. So what's the name of your university? Remsha. Francis Ewusi says Presbyterian. I used to be a Catholic, but now I'm not really a Catholic. I used to be a Catholic, but I'm not really a Catholic. I'm part of a Reformed church. Rimsha says exactly. Yeah, exactly. We are all one. We are all one. There's no difference between anybody here on earth. We are all one. We are all created by one supreme being. One supreme being. And when we die, we will all be going to one place. Finally, we are on the 1 hour mark. Woo! So I have to leave. I have to leave you guys here, and I hope to catch you on live on Thursday afternoon around 12 p.m. Okay, do catch on my live, and I'll be posting a video tomorrow, so you can watch that as well. Please keep your notification bells on so that anytime I post, you'll be here to watch for me, and anytime I come on live, YouTube will also notify you so that you can come and so that we can chat. Okay, and if you find any skincare finds, you can also share with me your skincare, the products you are using, things that are going on well for you on your skin, of course. Okay, and then we also chat a little bit about life and all that, because life is not only about the skin. Life is a whole lot more than the skin. Okay, so we can chat about everything and anything that you want, even if it is strictly a skincare channel. Okay, and like I said, I also have a lifestyle channel. I'm also trying to grow that one. If you can find me, I am Simple Amma on that channel. Simple Amma on that channel. Okay. So yeah, so I'll catch you guys. All right. Bye. Take care, dear. Take care too. Take care for me. Okay. And Francis says good evening. Good evening. Are we already in evening? Oh, almost 4 o'clock. Guys, I have to run, okay? I'll catch you guys in the next live. Till then, bye.